boys and girls, it's Mrs. Lee. I just want to run through every day. I'm hoping to send you a video every morning. Since today you all just picked up your packets, I'm just going to quickly go through it for today and tomorrow morning. So you've already received one of these in your packet. So what I want you to do is just kind of follow along every morning or afternoon, whenever you're doing your work. You are going to have a lesson in foundations every day. They shouldn't take too long, these ones. Most of them are the things we do every day in class. These will change every day. So you see that on Tuesday, which is today, you should have cut out your words. And tomorrow you're going to do the roll and color worksheet, which you can use any dice from any game that you have. And we move on to math, and we are finishing up our geometry unit within this 3 weeks. So you should be able to follow right along. The packet was right in order. So if you start with name that shape worksheet, you cut out the clues, glue the clues under the shape itself, and there's a recording sheet to go with that. And then just follow along each day after that. Writing, I included a brand new journal for all of you. So each day you can pick something from the prompt list that was in there, or you have the option to do a free write. So basically anything that's going on, you can tell me about your cats, your dogs, what you've been doing while you're home, maybe a movie you watched. I would like you to try to do 5 sentences, a topic sentence and a wrap-up sentence and 3 details in the middle. We've been working pretty hard on that, and I think you guys will be able to do that pretty successfully. So that will be foundations every day, that will be math every day, and that will be a lesson for writing every day. As far as social studies is concerned, we're starting our unit on mapping. So just pick one of those worksheets to do every other day or so, and that should get you through until the end of these 3 weeks. The other part in your packet is going to be your guided reading book. So if you're one of the kids that got 3 or 4 books, what you're going to do is each week pick one of those books and read it with your parents, read it with yourself. You guys know how we do this every week in class. It takes us a few days to get through it, and then by the end of the week, you should be pretty successful at reading those books. If you're someone who's on a chapter book, what you're going to do is just read 1 chapter a day. Some of you do not have questions, and some of you do have questions to answer after each chapter. Remember to do that in complete sentences. And then as far as when you're done your work, the only work that I'll be collecting from you is your journal and the guided reading books. Other than that, every day your parents are just going to go ahead and sign right after the assignment. Just initial that, and upon returning to school, you'll bring in those 2 last pages, all signed with your parents' initials, so I know that you guys did those together. I do not need to see every paper that went home with you. Like I said, I just really need that journal back and your guided reading books. So I will be sending out some things on the computer. I know that not everyone has access to a Chromebook. I did send home the QR codes that if you have a camera, you can scan those in and get on to iReady. That's how we usually test and assess, but right now they've opened up all their lessons. So if you're someone that kind of finishes your work early, or you really want a little extra to do, you can do a math lesson and a reading lesson. Also, Starfall is the link on that as well, so you can play that game for a little while. It's always a fun thing to do. So I'm hoping, like I said, is to every morning you'll wake up to one of these messages, and I'll kind of explain to you what each day will look like, even though you do have the little guide. So like I said, today was Tuesday. You should have just cut out your words for C, between, and each, and then tomorrow morning, on Wednesday, you'll do the roll and color worksheet. For math today, you should have done name that shape worksheet, and then on Wednesday morning, just do the all about the cone worksheet. As far as writing, pick one of those writing prompts or a free write and write 5 sentences in your new journal, and also draw a picture to go with it. Social studies, if you did one today, you don't have to do one tomorrow. If you didn't do one today, maybe you should do one tomorrow. I know a lot of friends are asking about Rocket Math, and you guys really want to get going on Rocket Math. I'm trying to figure out how to do that from my house to your house. So let me think about that, and that is something that's in the back of my head, and I will have an answer for you hopefully soon. I don't know if it's something you could Google and see if you could find some practice sheets, but I got to figure out how I'm going to do the actual rocket math with timing and all of that. And you guys don't have your rockets, and I don't know what level everybody's on. So that's something let me process and I will think about. So going forward, just so everybody knows, my Google Voice number is open, and I am able to answer at 9 to 10 and also 3 to 4, but I'm around all day. So if you need to, go ahead and send a text or a call through that number, and I should be able to answer it very quickly. My email, I check that often and all day long. I am also home doing this with my kids too. So we're all on the computer. We're all working pretty hard. So I can definitely check emails. So any questions, write those in the emails. If I'm seeing the same question a lot of times, I'll probably address it in our morning message. So this is your first morning greeting. I hope I hope everyone was able to pick up their packet. I believe we only have 2 left in the office, so that's a good thing. So like I said, finish your work from Tuesday, and then today will be your Wednesday announcement. So get going on those. And if you have any questions, feel free to email or call me or text me through my Google Voice. Have a good day. Bye, guys.